Okay, right now we are going to make the crust for this cheesecake. And what you do is you add in 1 3/4 cups of chopped up crushed cookie crumbs. You can use vanilla wafers or graham crackers or Oreos. I'm using regular chocolate chip cookies. The famous Amos kind. This kind right here. And you just crush them up. And the way I crush mine up, I just put them in a Ziploc bag and got a rolling pin and just rolled it like that. Or you can put it in a food processor. Doesn't matter. And next we're going to add in a 1/4 cup of sugar. And next we're going to add in a 1/3 cup of melted or softened butter. Just add that in there. We're just going to mix it. Just mix it real good, and that's how you make the crust. Okay, now we're going to prepare our pan so that we can press our crust into it. And what I did, I just covered the bottom of my springform pan with foil, just to keep anything from leaking out. And you just put it in there, like that. And you just lock your pan, like that. And you just take this and kind of put it around it, like that. We have a nice tight seal. And so now we just take our crust. You see how our crust looks now? And you're just gonna press it in there. Your hands until it's nice and even. Your skin don't open. You just want to just press it down. Okay, to this bowl, I'm going to add in 3 8-ounce packages of cream cheese. It's been softened. It's at room temperature. I'm going to add in 1 cup of sugar. And I'm going to beat that until it's nice and fluffy. Okay, once you have the cream cheese and the sugar all combined, you want to add in your 3 eggs. And then we're just going to mix that just until it's combined. You don't want to mix it too much. Just until it's combined. Combined. Just take the spatula. Mix in a little more. Okay. Next, we are going to add in 1 cup of sour cream, and we're going to beat that just until it's well blended. And next we're going to add in a 1/2 teaspoon of vanilla. And give it a little mix. Okay, that is done. This is how it should look. Nice and creamy. And what we're going to do is we're going to pour this over. Sit there, get out the way. We're going to pour this over our, you see that? Pour this into our crust. Just like that. You can use your spatula, get the sides, make sure it's all in there. Just like that. Yummy, yummy, yummy. Just spread it around, make sure it's nice and even. This is gonna be delicious. Okay, now I have taken a tube of cookie dough, chocolate chip cookie dough, and I just tore it into little pieces. It would have worked better if the dough was cold, but it had been sitting out, so now it's like really sticky. But you just want to take little pieces and kind of push it down in there like this. And it's going to seem like it's a lot of cookie dough for this cheesecake, but once it gets done, you're going to see that it is just a perfect amount. So don't be scared to put the whole pack in there because it really needs it. So you want to push all this dough down into the cheesecake, and you want the cheesecake to come over the dough. You don't want any of the dough to be showing. Okay, I have my oven preheated to 350. We're going to put our cheesecake in there. We're going to put it on this center rack. And beside it, we're going to put in a pan of hot water. This just keeps the moisture in the stove so that our cheesecake won't crack. And if it does crack, you know, who cares? It'll still taste good. So we're going to cook that for 45 minutes, 45 to 55 minutes. Alright, it has been 45 minutes, so we're just going to prop the oven door open just like this. We're going to turn the stove off, and we're going to let it just sit like that for about, I don't know, 45 minutes or so. Okay, our cheesecake is out of the oven. It's still hot. The center is set. And let me show you something. As you can see, even though we added the hot water in the stove, this cheesecake still cracked a little around the edges. You see it? Which is perfectly okay, you know. I don't mind. There is no discrimination with cheesecake. But if you do want that perfect cheesecake with no cracks, I'm going to teach you a little trick. You just take a bowl of hot water and a spoon, and you just put a little bit of water. You want to kind of get the crust the cheesecake kind of liquidy, and you just spread it on there like this. And you just use it like glue, and you can close your little cracks up. See? Okay, and here is our cheesecake after I've sealed in all the cracks. See that? I don't want to lift it up too much, but let's see. Can you see it? No more cracks. You just took some of the hot water on the spoon and gently went around it. And you have to be really careful with this because while you're trying to seal the cracks, you can also make new cracks. So make sure you work really slow, and you want the cake to be hot just out of the oven when you're doing this. Don't wait until it cools off or you're going to mess up your cake. So let it sit here on the counter for about 30 minutes, and after that you're going to put it in the fridge overnight or at least for 8 hours. Okay, it's the morning. Let's take a knife and kind of go around the edge of our cheesecake. And I thought about this cheesecake all night, which is so sad. And now we're just going to open this little latch, release it, kind of shake it off, and that is beautiful. To decorate this cheesecake, I'm going to use some whipped cream and some mini Nestle chocolate chips. And I was going to use some crushed walnuts, but I got the wrong kind. I got black walnuts instead of the regular walnuts, so I'm not going to use these, but you should definitely put walnuts on it because it is really good. So I'm just going to take some of these and just sprinkle them on top. Perfect. And there you have it, a delicious chocolate chip cookie dough cheesecake.